Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at some of the similarities and differences between Springfield and Eugene. If you have any additional questions about living in either of these areas, don't hesitate to reach out by call or text at this number. Alright, so let's jump in. First up in the comparison, let's take a look at population and income. Population and income are both greater in Eugene, with 176,000 people, with an average household income of $72,000. Springfield has 64,000 people with an average household income of $58,000. So there are fewer people, and the people who live there tend to make a little bit less money annually. Let's take a quick look at the average pricing of homes recently sold. Per a recent monthly report, the average price of homes sold for single-family residential is around $344,000 in Springfield. For Eugene, the average price of homes sold is around $471,000, with neighborhoods like North Gillum and Ferry Street Bridge bringing up the overall average. Next, let's take a look at the downtown area of Eugene. And then here's a quick look at the downtown area in Springfield, which is the smaller downtown of the two. In regards to homelessness, currently the City of Eugene is working on implementing several safe sleep sites to address the issue of homelessness. On the other hand, Springfield's policies aren't as friendly towards the homeless, so you won't commonly see them camping in town. Here's one location where at any given time there can be a few hundred homeless people camping out in Eugene. In both towns, there's an abundance of park options, and people love their pets around here, so naturally there are several parks for pets as well. Eugene has Springfield beat with parks, but one worth mentioning in Springfield includes Willamette Lane in the Thurston Hills for great mountain biking and excellent hiking as well. One other recreational site worth mentioning is Kick City, a privately owned indoor soccer facility in Springfield with organized leagues for all levels of soccer players. Overall, pool options are similar between both towns with a few options in each town. In regards to the proximity to outdoor attractions, Eugene is closer to the coast, whereas Springfield is closer to the Cascade Mountains for those who love mountain biking, backpacking, and skiing. The overall driving time in either town will add or subtract about 25 minutes, depending on what part of town you live in. When it comes to groceries and different stores, Eugene has Springfield beat with more variety and specialty locations, such as Market of Choice, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and even Sundance Natural Foods. In Springfield, you'll find primarily common grocers like Albertsons and Safeway. In terms of restaurants, Springfield has a developing food and shop area along Main Street that is worth visiting. Public House is also a popular food destination with multiple vendors and indoor and outdoor seating in a repurposed church. As you can imagine, there's also a younger crowd in the Eugene area, specifically around the campus. And during football season, there can be a lot more traffic, and when school's in session, there can also be a lot more hustle and bustle and traffic as well. Also around the campus area, you'll constantly find large construction projects on a regular basis. Alright, so that wraps things up for our comparison of Springfield and Eugene. And don't forget to hit subscribe and like for more content like this. Until next time.